If you've ever brewed beer, made wine, or even fermented vegetables, you've likely used a fermentation airlock. But how exactly does this simple device work? Before diving into the airlock itself, let's briefly understand the process it's protecting: fermentation. Fermentation is a metabolic process where yeast or bacteria convert sugars into alcohol, acids, and, crucially, carbon dioxide gas. An airlock serves two critical purposes. It allows the necessary byproduct gas, carbon dioxide, to escape, while simultaneously preventing harmful outside oxygen and contaminants from entering the fermentation vessel. The airlock itself is usually a small plastic device with a cap and a body, designed to be placed in a stopper on the fermentation vessel's lid. The two most common styles are the S-shape airlock, known for its distinct water levels, and the three-piece airlock, which is easier to clean and disassemble. The key to the airlock's function is the liquid inside, which creates a seal, acting as a one-way valve for the CO2. Now, let's explore the physics behind how the airlock manages to release gas without letting air back in. As fermentation progresses, the yeast rapidly produces carbon dioxide gas, building up pressure inside the sealed fermenter. This internal pressure becomes greater than the external atmospheric pressure, forcing the CO2 gas through the liquid seal in the airlock, often resulting in satisfying bubbling sounds. Once the pressure inside equalizes with the outside, the liquid seal returns to its neutral state, effectively locking the system and preventing oxygen or airborne bacteria from contaminating your brew. Proper setup is vital to ensure your airlock functions correctly and maintains the integrity of your batch. Always clean and sanitize your airlock thoroughly before use. Any contamination here can easily ruin your fermentation. Fill the airlock with a small amount of clean water or a sanitizing solution, filling it to the designated line or following the manufacturer's instructions. Sometimes things don't go perfectly. Here are a couple of common issues you might encounter. If you see sluggish or no bubbling, check for leaks elsewhere on the fermenter, or ensure the fermentation temperature is within the yeast's optimal range. If the fermentation is too vigorous, the krausen or foam can clog the airlock. If this happens, you may need a blow-off tube to safely manage the excess foam. The airlock is a simple yet vital piece of equipment for any fermentation enthusiast. It allows the natural byproduct gases to escape while acting as a reliable shield against contamination, ensuring a successful and sanitary ferment. Understanding how the airlock works empowers you to better manage your ferments. Happy brewing and fermenting!